Hello, it's TipTop Tuesday, and it's September 29th, 2020. And I'm looking forward to talking about a couple things. One of the things I want to talk about is what we talked about last week, which was PCer. But this time I'm going to be using some tools to talk a little bit more about it. The first one that I'm going to suggest we do is a mudra. And I don't know if you're familiar with mudras. They're called yoga in your hands. And this person that did this book is called Gertrude Hershey. And it's, I believe, is a German. Anyway, that is mudra is an ancient art form that I believe started in he's Swiss, the well-known Swiss yoga teacher. Okay, now we know. Anyway, and it felt like we all need more tools. So an hour before I do my TipTop, I try to go around, look at my books, try to figure out what should we be doing. So the first one that I got was this, it's called the Heaven Mudra. And let me just read a little bit about it. It's about hearing your own loss of hearing, but also just about hearing in general. What are we hearing? So how you do this mudra is you take your middle finger like this, and you hold it up. And this middle finger is associated with the sky, the gateway to heaven. The idea is that what we're doing is we are connecting in with our higher selves. We're connecting in with who we are. And we're just going to take some breaths on that. It was suggested in this book to do this 15 minutes every day. The second one that I found is called Mudra of the Inner Self. And the Mudra of the Inner Self connects back in with being a PCer and who we are. And that one's kind of interesting. You take your two hands and you put your fingers like this. So you're making a little, like a triangle. Then you take your thumbs and you go up. Can you see that? I think you can. So you're going to go up like that. And then you're going to go up to your forehead and then look up. When you're looking up, and I need to take my glasses off to do this. Anyway, when you're looking up, is what you're going to see is almost like a triangle, which, as you know, triangles are very sacred in lots of religions, Christianity, the Trinity, the pyramids, lots of triangles. So just going to hold that. They're not saying this, but it helps clear out the third eye and kind of gets you in touch with your divinity. Then you're going to shake it out. Then you're going to do the same thing again, only this time you're not going to look through it. You're just going to put it underneath your chin. Now, in this book, they said this is where the soul rests. I'm not convinced with that. I think it's dependent. Soul rests in different parts of the body, depending on who you are. But I think we can all be in agreement that this is the throat chakra. And here you are connecting in with the divine and your third eye, yourself, your intuitiveness, going down to your throat chakra to speak your truth. And then there's a sound. Let me make sure I got the right sound. Yes. And it's H-O-O-O. And hopefully you're doing it along. I'm just going to sit here and you do it now. Hi, Sarah. Just doing some mudras. The hand goes like this, like a little pyramid. And first you go up to your third eye, and it's like a triangle with the thumbs together. It's a little hole. And then you just hold it there. And the idea is not to blink. So you just hold it as long as you can. Then when you blink, you just bring your hands down, shake it out. Do the same hand movement, thumbs together, fingertips touching. Bring it down below your chin. And you use the sound with H-O-O. Focus on your breathing. Hi, Tammy. Thanks, you guys, for coming. It's always better when there's people, you know, so you can kind of really think that you're talking to somebody. Now, the next thing, and this is another book. It's called Honoring Yourself, and the author is Patricia Spadaro. She got Marianne Williamson to write a little, I think this book is great endorsement. So the next thing I wanted to do is honoring your own voice. And as you know, we were just working on our own voices. So here are the questions. 1, do I honor my unique gifts? And what that means too is, besides honoring it, is to own it. To say, these are my gifts. And to own it. And yes, it's a divine gift. We each are individuals and we each have gifts to give. But that doesn't take away from it being your own gift to give to others. The next question is, do I celebrate my strong points? One of our strong points is our inner truth, our peace here, being of peace, being natural healers within our hearts. One of the shortcomings is we have a tendency to be very judgmental with ourselves. This is the idea that we're focusing on our strong points, not what we perceive, and it may not even be true, our weak points. The next question, am I waiting for something outside of myself to make things perfect? And what is perfect, right? Within us, we have a knowing. We have that knowing very strongly. And we also have the sacredness of being. We're all very sacred people. The information that we have does not rest outside ourselves. It rests within. It rests within with prayer, with our meditations. But the information comes from within, does not come from without. We can seek teachers. We can be with people. But our truth lies within ourselves. And our connection is with Spirit or God. The next question is, what is on my to-be list? And interesting, to be in this particular thing is they are talking about qualities we want to have. They're not talking about jobs. They're talking about who we are. And if we're seeking patience, honesty, appreciation, trust, self-esteem, being fully present and in the moment when I'm with my loved ones. I really love that one. I'm almost going to tear up. Isn't that true? Don't you just feel the best when you're surrounded by your loved ones and you're in the moment? Yeah, I'm kind of take a breath on that. During the week, challenge yourself to express the qualities of your to-be list of intentions. And lastly, who are you? You are more than your to-do list. You are more than what you say, what job you hold, or what you own, or what you don't own. Take some quiet time for yourself and write down the answers to these questions. When you have nothing left to do, who are you? Who are you? You're a peace seer. You're the divine. You're made in the image of likeness of God. And don't forget that. Yes. And I think I wanted to remind people that sometimes it's kind of spring and it's also autumn. It's autumn in my hemisphere. And that I do space clearing. Lots of people are going to be inside more, or lots of people are coming out of winter. And I'd like to send you to my website. This might be something you're interested in. Basically, I clear energetic. I'm an energetic, I'm going to say healer, because I believe we're all healers. And as long as we don't recognize that inner truth about ourselves, we heal through love and our gifts. Okay, that's that. So, but anyway, getting back to, so I'm going to put my website down below, and I'd like you to go to it and see, I have a short video to talk about my work. But basically what I do is I go in, I read the energy of houses and homes and properties, the land too, and I raise the vibration. I do that through energetics, and I do that through my art. So I also sell art. As you know, I'm an artist. The cover for this is the cover of my book. My book's called Earth Whisperer, the White Chick from Tacoma. I don't know if I would pick that cover now, a few years later, but at the time I was saying we all have gifts, we all have an inner truth. Do we really need a guru to tell us who we are? And I think most gurus would tell you, no, you don't need a guru. So there you go. Anyway, so that's that. And just have a dazzle of a day. Go out and love yourselves to pieces and just love everybody around you. And I think that's it. Just, hi, Emma. I'm just finishing up. But you can watch the replay. Thank you for coming. And I think that's it. So does anybody have any questions? I think it's pretty straightforward. We all know what's in our hearts.